We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Boston Celtics in Boston. Taking a look at the Celtics, they were very effective in asserting their will in Game 1, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into Game 2. They won the series opener. Chance here to hold serve, go up 2-zip. Shaq, what's the key for them to take care of business?
Well, you can't.
You make sure you guys get a good warm-up out there. AI, you ready?
For game? Yeah, of course. About to go get warmed up.
No, I mean, are you ready?
Yeah, coach, I'm ready. Wait, for what?
You starting tonight.
I'm starting tonight?
Mm-hmm. You starting tonight.
Wow. Yo, that's hard to believe, man.
Well, you've earned it, AI. Look, you proved.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at Boston, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Redick and Covington, the shooters on the wing. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. And it's James in at the point guard position.
And even though AI didn't take a traditional path to the NBA, he's made inroads with the other players across the league. A lot of friends for that young man.
You know, it would have been easy for AI to view himself, Greg, as an outsider after spending time in China and the G League, but he's put himself out there and can always be found chatting with other NBA stars.
There's been a lot of evolution to Hayward's game, during his career. I'm not sure too many people saw him becoming the terrific player he is today.
Just 5 on the clock. He kicks to Embiid, knocks it loose, and stolen by Irving. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Simmons. And Boston with the rebound. A big win for them, coming off a strong game on Friday.
And how about the points they put up?
Williams, a screen on Covington. And Hayward gets it to go.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's James, the dish to Simmons over Williams, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And this is what you want to see from Simmons. You want to see him drain the ball in the in-between spots. It only makes him more confident.
Irving drives in. It's good. Irving's got his first points of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. Yeah, good awareness.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Brad Stevens, and Coach did not mince words. He told his team that even though they took Game 1, they have to come out and play with even more intensity to keep their home court advantage. He said, so far we've just held serve. It's only going to get tougher from here on out. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. And he's fouled on the shot.
Superb focus from the big man. Embiid, you really have to whack to prevent the bucket.
Jaylen Brown, the 76ers also with a sub. Fultz, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. They get it back, Tatum, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Is the opportunity on both teams.
Irving against James. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Back to Irving. Takes the three. And James pulls it down.
His struggles this quarter continue. He's done a good job.
1:31 left to play here in the first. Simmons passes to James. Misses off the left iron. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 3 rebounds now in this one. James kicks to Fultz. Back to James. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Smart. Great touch on the 16. 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The drive by James, but he recovers it. Back to Fultz. James up top. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Another shot. He clangs that one off the back iron.
Dude, Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Nobody near Irving. His three-pointers off the mark.
Have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Ball's knocked loose. 1 second left, and it falls over the rim and in. Irving's got his second basket of the game. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics leading by 4. The Celtics have shown their toughness and their determination. Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his own teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are. And when we're in the trenches together, I'm looking to my left and to my right and knowing that these guys have my back.
They certainly do. And the 76ers in for Fultz. And James subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Hayward and Morris, your small and power forwards. And it's Baines in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got 9 points.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The 76ers shooting their second and third shots. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Then for the 76ers, Simmons checked in for Johnson. And Robert Covington subbed in for Wilson Chandler. Here's Irving. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He's got 11.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
James in the post. Covered by Irving. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from James. Step beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Irving, and it's Boston with another.
And right now, Irving is percolating. I mean, he's so good at creating and remaining assertive on offense. Time for the percolator.
James against Irving. Goes back up. And James with a nice bucket inside. Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Irving with it. He's picked up by James. Hayward passes to Irving. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one's good. Simmons. There's a screen by Williams. On its way from Hayward for 2. Boston again missing. Over Williams. From down low. Again, Philadelphia.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Irving kicks to Smart. He got it up. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
Oh, well, you take some chances. Sometimes you can get burned, but you hope more often than not that you can be a catalyst for your team.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Redick and Covington, the shooters on the wing. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. And it's James in at the 5. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the free throw, no good. There's a screen by Williams. And the rejection by Embiid. James with it, now defended by Hayward. Here's Covington, good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Irving, and the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Redick with the bucket.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Celtics trail by 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Irving. Hits the jumper in space. Irving's got 15.
Torch from mid-range. I mean, that's almost unmatched. I mean,
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. It's Covington on the wing. Fended by Hayward. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Irving's shot is good.
oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Irving against James. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
Every time the ball comes inside.
Floats it up for Williams.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Back to James, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the middle. Shot from free throw range. Again, the Celtics good for 2. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Covington's shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Hayward can't hit. The 76ers trail. James, the pass to Simmons. Over Tatum, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist by James. Inside, it's deflected. Back to Irving. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Boston with it. Williams, a screen on James. Irving from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's James. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Interior.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Boston. And it's tied up with that one.
Guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
Brown and Hayward, the duo at forward. Marcus Smart is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Tatum in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
James in the post. Covered by Irving. James with the bucket. over Redick. Smart misses.
And that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there. They can't keep doing that.
To take the lead. And it's J.J. Redick with a three. Outside Irving. Over James. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Irving continues to bury big shot after big shot. He just has a knack for stepping up in crucial moments. Can't forget about Covington in these moments. He relishes any chance to knock down big shots.
And stolen by James. That one good for two. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Good on the bucket.
Look, he makes the D pay. Irvin, if you stay off of him, he likes to torch you with the pillow.
To the inside. Embiid dishes to James. No good that time. Great D that time from Irving. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Irving. Here's Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
James kicks to Embiid. Back to James. Shoots from the baseline. It falls!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Thank you, David. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Redick. Just 4 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And on the way from Irving for 3. Here's James. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And so here is Philadelphia. 4-point game. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
And they can't waste any time. They got to get a 3 right off the inbound.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Connects from downtown.
Fantastic job. Hayward, one of the most versatile players in the league, showing he's also clutch.
And so here is Philadelphia. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Here's Irving. Brown outside. A three-pointer, no good. So the 76ers win it. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Thank you for being with us. So long.
Does anyone else think that there was some goaltending happening in the second half that they didn't call? Because, I don't know, I'm just saying, like, it's debatable.
AI, you're in high demand, my friend.
What's up, Charlie?
Shaq and Kenny want to chat?
All right, Charlie.
Good luck.
Let's do it.
Hey, this is Shaq. You guys pulled out a nice win. Congratulations. What were you focusing on late in the game to protect that lead?
Well, Shaq, I think we did a good job as a team of just trying to play our game. You know, we don't force anything. We don't hold the ball too long. We don't make silly turnovers. That stuff is critical in a close game. When we set our minds to playing smart basketball, we position ourselves to come out with wins, like the one we just got tonight.
I finally know what AI stands for. Animal instinct. Back to you, Ernie.
And that will wrap up tonight's Round 1 coverage of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For the Jet and Shaq, EJ, we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.
Here you go.